Today you will learn to subtract and regroup by using the written form. Let's review. What is regrouping? Regrouping is when you change 1 10 as 10 ones, or 10 ones as 1 10. When we're doing subtracting, you have to ask where is there more. If there's more on the top, no need to stop. In the ones place, you have 3 take away 1. 3 is bigger than 1, so you just get to subtract. But here, we see 5 take away 9 in the ones place. If there's more on the floor, you've got to go next door and take 10 more. 9 is bigger than 5, so you have to regroup. But if the numbers are the same, 0 wins the game. Here in the ones place, you see 4 take away 4. That's the same number, so the answer is 0. Listen and watch to how you do the written method.
All right, boys and girls. Yesterday we did addition with regrouping, and now we are going to do subtraction with regrouping. So make sure that you have your mats and your markers ready, and please double check to make sure that you have got the subtraction symbol. Okay, boys and girls, so today we're going to be doing subtraction. So we got to remember our rules. We got to keep asking ourselves, where is there more? What are you going to ask? You got it. Where is there more? So we can start with a problem like 52 minus 35. Make sure you have that written on your boards. 52 minus 35. Okay, so we're going to start in our ones place. So in this yellow, where we have 2 minus 5. Is there more on the top or more on the floor? More on the top or more on the floor? Yeah, there's more on the floor. 5 is bigger than 2. So when there's more on the floor, we've got to go next door and get 10 more. So we're going to gently put one line through that 5. And 5 minus 1 equals 4. So we're going to put that 4 up top. Now we took a 10 away, which means that we've got to give it to the ones place. So that 2 becomes a 12, because 2 plus 10 equals 12. Now, in my ones place, I can solve. 12 minus 5. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7 is my answer in the ones place. Now I get to go to my tens. I've got to start with this 4. So I have 4 take away 3. 4, 3, 2, 1. So my answer in the tens place is 1. So my whole answer is 17. Let's try another one over here. Let's do 53 minus 16. 53 minus 16. Let's start in our ones. In our ones, we've got 3 take away 6. Where is there more? Is there more on the top or more on the floor? More on the floor. When there's more on the floor, we've got to go next door and take 10 more. So I'm going to cross out my 5, and my 5 becomes a 4. Now I took a 10 away, which means I need to give it to the ones place. So that becomes a 13 now, because 3 plus 10 equals 13. Now I do 13 take away 6. What's 13 minus 6? 7. Very good. Now I go here to my tens place where I have 4 take away 1. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Outstanding. Let's move on down to the bottom here. Let's now do the problem 32 minus 19. 32 minus 19. Start in the ones. where we have our number sentence 2 take away 9. Is there more on the top or more on the floor? More on the floor. When there's more on the floor, we've got to go next door and take 10 more. So that 3, we're going to take 1 away from it. So 3 minus 1 equals what? 2. Good. Now we took 1 10 away and we're going to give it to the ones place. So 2 plus 10 equals 12. Now we have 12 take away 9. 12 take away 9 equals 3. Now in my tens place, I have 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. So our answer is 13. Let's do another one. Let's do 61 minus 45. 61 minus 45. Let's start in our ones place. What is our number sentence in the ones place? 1 minus 5. Is there more on the top or more on the floor? More on the floor. When there's more on the floor, we've got to go next door and take 10 more. So I'm going to take 1 away from the 6. What is 6 minus 1? 5. Very good. So we're going to give 10 next door to our ones. So that 1 becomes an 11 because 1 plus 10 equals 11. 11 minus 5 is what? 6. Very good. Now in my tens place, I've got 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 equals what? 1. Very good. So our answer is 16. You are doing so amazing. Go ahead and erase your boards, please. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some problems and I want you to solve them on your own. And then you're going to come back and you are going to see how well you did. If you feel like you're still struggling, that's okay. Try your best and then I'm going to come back and help you. Okay? All right. Let's do the problems. Do 35 minus 16. And then I want you to do 48 minus 29. And then I want you to do 62 minus 32. And then I want you to do 41 minus 13. Do those on your own and then come back to check your work. Pause the video now. All right, let's see how well you did. Listen very carefully. Starting in my ones. 5 take away 6. Was there more on the top or more on the floor? More on the floor. You got it. So we got to go next door and take 10 more. The 3 becomes a 2, and the 5 becomes a 15 because 5 plus 10 equals 15. So now we have to do 15 take away 6. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So 9 is our answer in our ones. Now we go to our tens. 2 take away 1 equals 1. So our answer was 19. How'd you do? Fix it if you need to. 48 minus 29. I started my ones. 8 take away 9. Was there more on the top or more on the floor? You got it. More on the floor. So we've got to go next door and get 10 more. So the 4 becomes a 3. And the 8 becomes an 18 because 8 plus 10 equals 18. 18 minus 9, well, that's one of my doubles. 18 minus 9 equals 9. And then in my tens, 3 take away 2 equals 1. So my answer was, again, 19. How'd you do? Make some corrections if you need to. It's okay to make mistakes. Okay, 62 minus 32. In my ones place, 2 take away 2. When the number's the same, zero's the game. 6 take away 3. There's more on the top. No need to stop. 6 take away 3 equals 3. The answer there was 30. And my last one here, 41 take away 13. 1 take away 3. Is there more on the top or more on the floor? More on the floor. So we got to go next door and get 10 more. So I'm going to cross out that 4, and that becomes a 3. And then I turn that 1 into an 11 because 1 plus 10 equals 11. Now I do 11 take away 3. 11 take away 3. 11, 10, 9, 8. So my answer in the ones is 8. Now I go to my tens. 3 take away 1 equals 2. So your answer was 28. How do you feel like you did? Like I said, if you need more practice, it's not a big deal, boys and girls. This is a learning experience. That's why you're here, right? So go ahead and get ready to switch in a minute.
You have learned how to use the written method to subtract with regrouping. Be ready to practice this with me at the back table. Keep up the great work.